Greetings and welcome back to Celebrate Every Day with Amazing K. I am Amazing K, and it is time to celebrate February. February, as we know, is the love month. It is Black History Month. And listen, we have a lot to do today. We have a lot to celebrate because I'm going to do a whole week. I'm going to do Saturday, February 5th, all the way to today, Sunday, February 11th. So hold on to your horses. Here we go. But before we do that, you know what you got to do. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already subscribed. And go ahead and make sure you do get other people to subscribe. It's a lot of fun things going on here. It's a lot of exciting things going on here. It's a lot of knowledgeable things. It's fun, it's quirky, it's positive. Positivity all day, every day. That's my motto for Amazing K. And we're going to talk about that. So if you get 3 people to subscribe to this channel, your name goes into a drawing and you get to win a complimentary trip to anywhere that you would like to go. A lot of places that you can go. Okay, so go ahead and do that. We already have 2 winners, and we're going to have more winners this year. All right. Okay, let's talk about Saturday, February 3rd. What was that? That was National Women's Physician Day. Okay, so we are talking about women that are physicians. That used to be a thing that was unheard of. People used to always just be men that was physicians. But now we have women, and we have them in very different walks of life. So I'm going to highlight 2 today that for February 3rd is say Happy National Women in Physician Day, Women Physician Day. And that is Dr. Aisha Rush. She is a gynecologist, and she just happens to be my niece. And I'm just so excited, and I'm just so proud of her because she has done so much. You should catch her on her podcast, her YouTube channel. She gives lots of information for women and women health issues. You should follow her. And also, we want to highlight Sarah D. Perriman. That is another doctor and physician and gynecologist. And we want to just give shout out to the women that are doing the darn thing. These women are married, they have children, they're holding down families, careers, and they are in the medical field, and we salute them. Happy National Physicians Day to Dr. Sarah and Dr. Aisha. Yay! All right, let's go on. February 4th. That was National Homemade Soup Day. Yes, I did a short about that because I was with my business partners actually on that day, and we just asked everyone what was their favorite homemade soup. So, what's your favorite homemade soup? Do you have a favorite homemade soup? If you do, go ahead and put it in the chat and tell us how you made it too. Get your recipe. That'll be awesome. Okay. Also, February 5th was National Chopsticks Day. Okay. Chopsticks get a day? Well, that's the day that we just honored chopsticks. Chopsticks have been around for a long time, and a lot of people know how to use them, and a lot of people don't. But on this day, if you know how to use them, take this day and teach someone how to use them. I do not know how to use chopsticks. I tell you how I use them. I take them and I stab them. Stab the food and pick it up and put it in my mouth. I know that's not the way you use it, but that's the way Amazing Kate uses it, okay? So that was Chopstick Day. Also, February 6th. Oh, I'm skipped the days. February 6th, that was Chopstick Day. February 5th was National Weatherman's Day. So we salute 2 weathermen that I'm going to salute. You know, it's Black History Week, so Black History Month. Al Roker. He's still here, and he's still doing the weather for NBC. Come rain or shine, he lets us know. But who remembers Sonny Elliott? Sonny Elliott was here local in Detroit, okay? He was born and raised in Detroit. He went away to the war. He came back. He was even a prisoner of war at one time, but he was always known for making jokes for the weatherman. So, happy National Weatherman's Day to Sonny Elliott and Al Roker. All right, now let's move on down to February 7th. That is National Girls Day in Sports. Wow! Sports is a wonderful thing to do. It's healthy, it keeps you fit. So we're going to talk about two girl sports teams here. And they both happen to be volleyball teams. And they both have to be close to me. So one of my good friends and business partners, Miss MJ Montgomery Jackson, is the coach of the Schultz Eagles for DPS. Yes, Schultz School. And here's some wonderful pictures of them doing that. And also you see here my nieces. I have grandnieces. You know, grandmothers have grandnieces. So yeah, so my nieces, I want to give a shout out to them, Miss Trinity and also Miss Serenity. Nope, that's my granddaughter. Serena. Trinity and Serena are on a volleyball team, and they travel all around and go all the right places. And they have a very supportive mother who does that. I think they're on a tournament right now in some state, not their own. But guess what? Trinity is one of the coaches. Yeah, she's a junior coach. So this is going to be great on their resume. All the girls that are in sports now, this is something, you know, extracurricular is good to have on your resume. So I applaud you and I thank you. You know, they are playing volleyball for the Dream Chasers, and they are under Coach Kathy Murray. She's a master coach, I understand. You know, whatever that means. That must be she's really got it going on and she knows her stuff, okay? So yes, happy National Women's in Sports Day. That was February 7th. So let's talk about February 8th, Boy Scouts Day. National Boy Scouts Day. We all know that's one of the oldest organizations. Today is the day that they were formed, way back in 1910. Okay, so we've been having Boy Scouts that are learn how to honor and protect and serve and to do good deeds. We need more good deeds. And there's still some Boy Scouts organizations around. I found out actually there are 20 in Michigan and spread it out throughout the state of Michigan. I remember my son was in Boy Scouts and he learned all about good deeds and earning badges and things like that. And his scout master was one of our good family friends, Miss Janet Sports. She was a Boy Scout leader. So now, they also now have the Boy Scout Association. They also have, since 2018, girls can also be in the Boy Scouts Association if they want to, since 2018. And they call them Life Scouts. Now, I don't know why they would not want to be in the Girl Scouts. For whatever reasons, they don't want to be in the Girl Scouts. Maybe they don't identify as girls. You know, everything now, we have the they, them, though. And, you know, we respect that. You know, that's what they want to do. But, you know, I just really think the Boy Scouts should be for boys and the Girl Scouts should be for girls. And it's so funny that this is the day that they were founded, February 8th, back in 1910. But this is also the month that they start the Girl Scout Cookie Month. What do Boy Scouts sell? Candy? I think they sell some type of candy, but we all know the Girl Scouts sell. But their month is in March. But this is the month of the cookies, so get your cookies orders in, or Girl Scout orders, cookies. Okay, now let's talk about February the 9th. Pizza Day. Everybody loves pizza, but you know what? I'm not a big fan of pizza, but the best pizza that I like is Jet's Pizza. Jet's Deep Dish Pizza. And that barbecue chicken, I think my niece Dominique turned me on to that years ago. And I'm like, I don't want no pizza unless it's barbecue chicken pizza from Jet's. It's the best, okay? So that's awesome. Jet's Pizza. Yay! Also, it is Tooth Fairy Day. No, it's not the Tooth Fairy Day. You know what it is? It's Toothache Day. So why would a toothache have a day to celebrate? Well, it's actually to bring awareness to taking care of your teeth so you won't have toothaches. Now, for the last few weeks, I have been having a toothache and I've been like self-medicating myself until I can get to the dentist. But if you have a toothache, get to the dentist. I mean, if you can't get to the dentist right away, you know, there's over-the-counter stuff that can help. There's home remedies that help. People talk about, you know, holding this part. Have you ever heard that? If you hold this part between your thumb and your forefinger, hold it real tight, your toothache will go away. I'm here to tell you that works. That's not just a hack. Well, it's a hack that works. You know, hacks do work. Some hacks do, some hacks don't. That one works. I've heard, about biting down on clothes. That works too. I've done all of them, but I am going to get to the dentist. And of course, they have Orajel and Ambisol over-the-counter stuff to help. But let's talk about how to not get to that point. How to make sure that you don't have a toothache. Brush your teeth after meals. Floss. I never knew about flossing until I was an adult. They didn't teach us about flossing as a kid. But floss, rinse, get a good mouthwash that's also going to help rinse all the decay and things. And one thing I learned is brushing your teeth before you go to bed. Because if you do that, because at night, all that stuff kind of like eats, and that's where cavities and stuff. I have a very good friend and a very good business partner and childhood friend who never had a toothache, never had a cavity in her life. Can you believe that? And her sisters did. She has a funny story about going to the dentist with her family and her mom and wondering why her sisters were hollering and back there at the dentist and she wasn't. And she didn't have any cavities. Huh. That's interesting that your sisters would, but you wouldn't. But if you get a cavity, try to get it filled. Don't try to pull them out because you're going to need those teeth. All right? Trust me, I know in my old age you need your teeth. Okay, that was February the 9th. Let's talk about February 10th. Cheesecake Brownie Day. Oh my goodness. Cheesecake brownies. Doesn't that look delicious? Look like you can eat it right now. I love brownies and I love cheesecake. But it's not cheesecake brownies. It's cream cheese brownies. Now, I have a very dear friend and colleague who makes brownies. Now, I'm not sure she makes cream cheese brownies, but you know who I'm talking about. Her birthday is this month too. Shout out to Janice Hill, who makes the most good, delicious brownies. But cream cheese brownies, I'm gonna have to ask her to make me some and see if she does, because she's always trying to mix up and make different different recipes. But what's your favorite cream cheese brownie recipe? Do you like cream cheese? Let's get some comments going on here. Let's get some dialogue, okay? All right, so that's February 10th. It's, you know what? February 10th is also National Umbrella Day. Umbrella. Yes, the umbrella. This is when the umbrella was invented years ago. Now, umbrellas come in all kind of, we know we needed to protect from rain. Some people use them to protect from the sun as well. Beach umbrellas that do that. And also people walk around with umbrellas to protect from the sun. I know at my first wedding I had parasols. Instead of bouquets, the bridesmaids held parasols. Did they hold parasols? I think I wanted them to do parasols, but they didn't. I can't even remember. It was so long ago. It was 2 weddings ago anyway. I'll remember what the next one is, okay? But yeah, I remember it was pink, and I think it was parasols. But I don't know. I think we couldn't find parasols, so we ended up getting bouquets. I don't even remember. But Umbrella Day is today. So, the first thing that came to my mind when I heard the Umbrella Day was that song by Rihanna, Umbrella, Ella, 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 Umbrella, Ella. She made that song. Jay-Z was in it with her too. He did the little rapping part. And that was one of the songs she did last year at the Super Bowl for halftime when she had her little baby. Now the baby bump, she had a full-blown baby in there dancing like, ooh. I'm like, okay, Rihanna, you get me going on with that baby. Don't let it drop out there on the Super Bowl field. Okay, but speaking of Super Bowl, we are now at February 11th. That is today. Today is the Super Bowl, February 11th, Sunday, February 11th. And it's the 58th Super Bowl. And congratulations to the Carolina, who are they? No, not the Carolina. The San Francisco Chiefs and the San Francisco Chiefs. Nope, I'm getting it all wrong, aren't I? It's the San Francisco 49ers and it's the Kansas City Chiefs. But you know what? I don't care about none of that because the Lions not in it. They could have been in it. I think they were robbed. They got all the way to the playoffs, all the way to the end, and missed the ball. But that's okay. I am proud of my Lions because they did the darn thing. They went down in history. They did it. And they're going to be at the Super Bowl next year. It might not be at Super Bowl 58, but you better believe Super Bowl 59, they will be there, because this is a different group of Lions. This is a different group of fans. They got the support of their city now. Everybody's wearing Lions gear. I should have worn my Lions today, Super Bowl or not. I still support the Lions, okay? So, like I said, I was telling one of my colleagues earlier today, I don't know who's playing for the Usher concert, because that's what I'm going to be there for. The Usher concert, which is halftime, and the Super Bowl commercials. I always love to see what they are. So that's what today is. Super Bowl is also Don't Cry Over Spilt Milk Day. Okay? What does that mean? You people hear that, say that all the time. Well, what it is, it's a saying. And it means don't cry over spilled milk. Whatever it is, it is. You know, what's done is done. You know, it's water over the bridge. Don't take things so seriously. If it's not going to affect your life in a way today, okay, how are you going to approach it? How we approach things is positive. If we approach it in a positive way, we can have a positive outlook and a positive outcome. It may not look like it, but if we cry over it, if we boo-hoo over it, if we brood about it, keep talking about it over and over again, that's not going to help either. But what's going to help is how we look at it and how we go about to change things. Because you're a change agent. You can change that. You can change your life. You can change your life by how you speak about your life and how you look at your life, how you have an outlook of a positivity mindset. So Don't Cry Over Spilled Milk Day is a real day. Today, look at things in a different way. Look at it in a different light. Look at it and say, okay, I'm going to have a positive attitude about this. What can I do to change it? Or what can I do to make it better? Or what can I do so it won't happen again? Those are the questions you should ask yourself. Not why? No. Don't cry over spilled milk. It is what it is, because life be lifing. And when life lifes, then you look at it positive and turn that life around. Okay. So, that's all I have to say today about September, Lord Jesus. Saturday, February 5th, all the way to today, Sunday, February 11th. So we know what's coming up this week. Valentine's Day is coming up this week. You know what? Wait a minute. Today, I forgot something very important. Today, February 11th, is also National Inventors Day. National Inventors Day. We celebrate all the inventors. And because it is Black History Month, I am going to show you a list of inventions here by Black people, African Americans. And I bet you a lot of you probably didn't even know. I didn't know until last year that the dryer was invented by a Black person. Did you know that? And it was in our lifetime. It was in my lifetime. So before the dryer was invented, we hung our clothes on clotheslines. I remember doing that. I remember hanging our clothes on clothesline. And it was probably because we didn't have a dryer, because the Black person did not invent it yet. So we have a lot to be thankful for. A lot of the inventions, a lot of the things that we take for granted that we're using right now. There's a whole story about, if Black people weren't here, we wouldn't have this. So, celebrate Black History Month, celebrate the invention, celebrate who you are, celebrate your heritage, be proud, be Black and proud, and say it loud. Learn your history, because if you don't know where you came from, you're not going to know where you're going. And that's a fact. I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know. I'm Karen K. Rush, and I approve this message. Bye.